Hello, my name is Glenn Dyer, and you are watching a Dyer-Situation. Today I'm seeing Doctor Strange with Benedict Cumberbatch playing the mystical wizard who uses magic and stuff. This is the latest Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, so yeah, honestly, except for maybe Ant-Man, this is probably the movie I've had the least to say about. At least as far as superhero movies go. It's Marvel, so I'm sure the formula will still be there and it'll still be okay. Pretty good. I'll probably leave satisfied, but not having much more to say. So, yeah. Back at it again. I enjoyed it. Exactly like I would said. And also, like I said, this is pretty much an improvement in every single possible way upon Batman v Superman. Including, it has
wait a
certain
minute.
aspects...
Wait.
Huh. Well, I guess I must have made a mistake just there. Although, to be honest, most of you probably didn't notice that that was for a different Marvel superhero movie, right? Because, honestly, that's probably a good idea. From now on, I think I should just set up some sort of template for these things. Because they are all literally the same freaking experience. The same freaking movie over and over. It's infuriating. Like, I guess I'd title it, I guess the beginning part would be, hello, my name is Glenn Dyer, and today I am watching insert movie title here. It is about insert premise here. Well, not premise, insert title character's basic description here. I'm sure it will be okay, and there will be no surprises. Afterwards, there was no surprises, it was okay. See it, I guess. I don't really care. This is now number of movies there have been exactly like this. So if you like those, then I guess watch this. That's pretty much all this is. It's the same frickin' review over and over. But you know what? This one, I think, passed the line. I do not actually consider this movie to be just bare minimum, to be just satisfactory. This is not good. Maybe not necessarily bad. I don't think I'd call it bad, but I did not like this movie. And that is a first. That is a first since, I think, The Incredible Hulk, which was, God, must have been almost 10 years ago. And I think we hit the milestone here. Let me break it down for you. If it weren't for the fact that I watch every single movie, I probably would have given up watching superhero movies in and of themselves after Ant-Man. Ant-Man was the last straw. It was a fine movie, but I'm tired of it. I would never have seen Captain America Civil War. I wouldn't have even thought of seeing Batman v Superman. It's all downhill. And this is just yet another example of complete laziness in storytelling, in structure, in style. Let me break this down here. Like, it is so fucking predictable. You can predict everything that will happen in the next scene every single time. And you can even predict how each character will act, even though it's not really the way they ought to. Like, let me just try and explain this. So, it opens up on this big action scene showing off the magic and stuff. Well, you can immediately tell then that the next scene is probably going to involve the main character doing something kind of funny. oh, Benedict Cumberbatch is performing surgery whilst listening to 80s tunes and quipping about them. There you go. And by the way, what I meant about you can tell how the way the characters will act, well, they figured out, as they were refining the formula over the years, that when characters are quippy, people like them more. So people liked Tony Stark more than Captain America, so we'll make it so every character says quips to each other, over and over. Even though quippiness doesn't really fit Doctor Strange's character in this movie, he does it anyway. Because that's what we expect, and that's what they give us. And that pretty much describes the whole movie. Every single scene, every single set piece seems recycled, redone, and just the same old crap over and over. I mean, hell, even Doctor Strange's house, this New York mansion place with all the magic items and stuff, it looks almost exactly the same as the Collector's house from Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, same kind of design, same layout, same everything. Like, they've gotten so concerned with making sure all these movies seem like they fit in the same universe that they've run out of things to do. Everything looks the same. Everything acts the same. He goes up against this big Cthulhu-like eternal monster demon, and it acts just as quippy and silly as Thanos does. It's ridiculous. And this time, they didn't even seem like they were trying. For Christ's sake, at one point, Doctor Strange, during the climax and stuff, is wielding a superpower that is so OP that it almost completely ruins any kind of tension that might have been there. He has the power to just totally manipulate time, and it solves all his problems for him. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They have a MacGuffin device, because why not? Ugh. And they didn't have something shooting into the sky, but they had something coming out of the sky, so maybe that's the change up here. There's one good thing I can say about this, is that the magic scenes themselves, they do this kind of experiment. Well, I wouldn't call it experimental, but this weird, trippy kind of stuff where it's like folding space, and it looks cool, I guess. Like, maybe if you saw this movie in 3D and were stoned off your ass, you'd find it, like, nice. Other than that, this movie has no value to you, and you should not watch it. I beg of you, do not. It has nothing to offer. Like, I guess if you're one of those people who just thinks Benedict Cumberbatch can breathe slightly heavier and it's amazing, maybe you'll like this, but other than that, there's nothing in this. I'm struggling to think of anything else to say about this particular one. Marvel movie number 17 or whatever it is. God, I'm so done. I am so done. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the cartoony CGI bits look fun, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, garbage. Garbage. All of it's garbage. Nothing more. So until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching A Dire Situation.